Welcome back to day 2 of catch up week, and before we get into today's texture pack review, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who hits the like button, everybody who comments, everybody who subscribes, and everybody who becomes a member. A massive shout out to the members as well, whether you're a $1.99 member or a $3.99 member. That reoccurring payment every month helps me buy these texture packs and review them. So thank you so much for your support. If you'd like to support me by becoming a member on either tier, you can just press the join button and do whatever it says for the $1.99 or the $3.99 tier, and you will be able to help me make these texture pack reviews every Thursday, every Sunday, or whatever day we post a video. But if you don't want to become a member, that's absolutely fine. Just please make sure you hit the like, make sure you become a subscriber if you haven't already. That helps the channel just as much, and it's 100% free. And now that we've got all of the YouTube stuff out of the way, today's texture pack review for episode 2 of Catch Up Week is on Ultimate Textures 8x8 by Glowfischdesigns. It's currently rated 4.2 stars out of 5 stars from 15 reviews. It currently costs 1,170 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £5.79 in my local currency. And it says, "Are you tired of the dated and grim look of your vanilla worlds? Now is your chance. Transform your Minecraft experience from the ground up with the new Ultimate 8x8 resource pack and enjoy its groundbreaking improvements such as atmospheric fog, 3D moon and sun, tons of custom mobs, full custom UI, low fire, PvP ready, and there are 12 bundled skins." There's some big claims in that description, so let's get this texture pack reviewed. Okay, so we're starting as we always do in the menus, and we have another pack by Glowfischdesigns. I had to find the name there. We've had them on the channel before with the plastic 8x8 texture pack. They seem to specialize in 8x8 texture packs, so I am very excited to see how this looks. We've got quite sleek silver buttons, a blurry kind of splash screen picture as well. I like the title cards. It's very, very nice. You get some weird font here as well. Now, it should be said, with an 8x8 texture pack, a lot of the detail is stripped back. It's very minimalist, and it's all about trying to make the most from the least amount of block. So we're going to see very stripped back, very smooth, very polished textures. I'm sure we can see straight away in our hotbar we've got very unique pixel art as well. And just looking around here, look, the textures just look very smooth. They look very vibrant. This is kind of gonna be, it's like borderline accessibility texture packs, really, about making it as easy to look at and as little detail as possible. At least that's what I'm expecting. Straight away though, we see some of the fog. I believe there's asymmetric fog in this. I need to just quickly double check because I did the info video before. Okay, yeah, so we've got atmospheric fog. I think I said asymmetric. I meant atmospheric if I did. Apparently we've got a 3D sun, so we've got a cube sun. That's very, very interesting right there. Okay, apparently there's full custom UI. I think that's a bit of a reach really here if we're looking at this as a UI. They have changed it. It is definitely sleeked back, so I suppose that does count. It's just not crazy different, maybe, I suppose. It's just very stripped back, which makes sense. We can have a little look in the menus as well. Sometimes I forget to do this, but you can kind of see all of this stuff anyway as we're going through. Yeah, it's very sleek, very stripped back, as you would expect. The sun is going down, so I'm going to make sure that comes back up, but let's check and see what passive mobs look like. So I've set the world back to daytime, and we can get down here and just have a little look. So immediately, yeah, look at this dirt. It's very smooth, very minimal brush strokes here, very little detail, but you can definitely see this grass, see this dirt, you know exactly what it is. Obviously grass is quite an iconic Minecraft block, so you're not going to get that mistaken for anything, but you can just see that smooth, laid back is what I was going to say. That's probably not what I meant, but that smooth nature, just taking away a lot of detail, taking away a lot of hassle for your eyes, We've got the pigs here as well, so we've definitely got some form of 3D mobs. Look at the ears on these guys. They can hear you from a mile away. Look at this. They got little booties on as well. But yeah, this is going to be polished and smooth. It's going to look so nice, honestly. If you're not a fan of these kind of texture packs, then I don't know if we can vibe, to be honest with you. Just as a base nature, you have to be a fan of this. You don't have to love it. You just have to appreciate it. It's so good. It makes the game so accessible to people with kind of like sight issues or eyesight issues. And I'm sure this helps. We've got a little chicken here as well. Just, yeah, it's just so smooth on the eyes. Your eyes aren't working hard at all to see this. A problem with these texture packs, though, to be very fair to you, is that they're so minimalistic that it's very difficult to kind of get excited by them. But there's definitely a place for them, in my opinion. I mean, like this sheep, for instance, I'm not going to get excited by this sheep. It's very smooth, it's very polished. You know it's a sheep, but it does so much with so little detail. There's such a good space for 8x8 texture packs. Some places, some people, they look for the 128s by the 128s, those massive detailed texture packs. Some people just like these stripped back ones. I think I like these stripped back ones more than I like the 128 ones. But I suppose it depends what side of the bed I've woken up on, really. This cow with the 3D as well, the colors look nice, very smooth. I love the 3D nature of the nose there. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's just going to take what makes Minecraft, strip it back, and just give you the absolute most. I noticed as well, we haven't really looked at many of the blocks. Like the flowers, very minimalistic. Yeah, I like this. I do like this. We've got a nice looking horse. I like the leaves. Oh, look at that. We've got wavy leaves here as well. Didn't even realize that. That's not in the description. Okay, wavy leaves. I can get by that little animation. Very, very nice. Next, you'll be telling me there's variation here. All right. Yeah, no, I do. I like this. That was a nice little shock, to be honest with you. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of 8x8 texture packs. I hope you like them as much as I do. I really do think there is a space for them. Let's head over to a village. We need to find one, and we'll see what villages look like. It's crazy how sometimes we can just spawn in and be surrounded by landmarks. In this texture pack review, it's been a while of traveling to find this village, but I just wanted to show you guys as well. I don't know if it's an effect of the fog, but if you just, I hope you can see it on the compression, but if you just look at some of the trees, the colors just pop in as you're traveling through. I don't know if that's the fog or whatnot, but the colors do look very nice. The different types of greens look really nice. The blue of the water looks really, really nice. Let's get down here and see this village. This is like a weird kind of plateau village or something. This is kind of mad. Imagine living up there. I'm sorry, bro. We've got the village though. Look at this. Yeah, these blocks, very minimalistic, very small amounts of detail. Sometimes I really do love this. I can't lie to you. Like, just that it feels almost too smooth, these types of texture packs, but sometimes I feel like that's just needed, man. Some texture packs have so much detail, it's so hard to see every little bit, and sometimes the detail comes through it a little bit blurry. Not with these texture packs. They just look so smooth and so polished. I really do like this. I'm going to try not to linger too much on little details though, because obviously there aren't too many details. That is a really nice golem. Look at this. Definitely powered by a redstone. Now see, they've stripped back the texture, but they've still managed to make this their own. This is so good. Like, just that little change in detail on how the golem looks. I think that's amazing, to be honest with you. They've looked at this and they've gone, you know what, we're going to strip back the detail. We're not going to have tons of detail on the blocks or, like, you know, just the texture of it, but we can change the shape, we can change the colors, and it works really, really well. The villagers are definitely just using the base Minecraft models, which is a shame. No diversity, which is also a shame as well. I like to see the diversity, but yeah, it just works. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try not to linger too much on sections, just because obviously there's only so much detail you can get from such a small detail pack, so it might quickly turn into a bit of a boring texture pack review. But so far, I can definitely appreciate this golem. I love the smooth nature of the blocks. I think this really works really well. I am a big fan of this so far. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's see what the hostile mobs look like. Okay, so it is nighttime here. I'm expecting some mobs to spawn in relatively quickly. How does the moon look? So we had a 3D sun. Yeah, we've got that 3D cube moon as well. It's a nice detail to have a square cube sun and moon. I think that really works in Minecraft. And it's been very well implemented here. The fog isn't too much in your face, to be honest with you. I don't know if I've missed the setting on how to turn it up or whatnot. It's not in your face crazily at all, which can be a disappointment to some people, especially as it's been advertised as having a fog. We've got the skeleton here, very smooth texture pack. They've changed the skull to look more like a skull as well. Yeah, I love that. That shaping, I've said it in previous texture pack reviews. I love the shaping of the skull. Look at that, such a smooth texture, almost no detail whatsoever. There's an Enderman there. We'll see you in the end, my friend. That was a nice little hint there at what's to come there. I can tell you straight away I liked what I saw. Do we have any spiders? Do we have any creepers? Do we have any zombies? It's very quiet right now. Okay, over here we seem to have a zombie with a weapon. We've got two zombies. Can we split? Okay. Oh, we've got some exposed skull. At least that's what I'm assuming that looks like. Very smooth. No detail whatsoever here, other than obviously that skull exposed. But in terms of like the body and stuff, there's no detail. It's just smooth and polished. So easy to look at. My eyes are not struggling at all here. We've got the spider. There seems to be like a brown hue to the spider. Almost very close to that dirt texture there. Other than that, it's just smooth. It's just smooth. And you know what? I can appreciate the smoothness, to be honest with you. I think when I did the 8x8 plastic texture pack by these people, by Glowfischdesigns, I didn't 100% appreciate these types of texture packs. I definitely do now. We've got the creeper here, little bits of speckled detail, a bit spotty, and then obviously you've got the TNT inside the body. Some texture packs really do like adding TNT to a creeper. It's almost like just an exclamation point of this guy is going to explode. Nice colors though, very bright, very vibrant. Yeah, I think, like I said, there's only so much you can say about these types of texture packs. This is very nice. It does absolutely nothing offensive, and it doesn't change the world. I like the small changes that it made, like in the passive, in the villagers, sorry, with the iron golems. I like that. I did like the exposed skull on the zombie as well. Let's head underwater and let's see what the ocean monument, the guardians, the drowned, and the elder guardians look like. Oh, before we do that, hang on. There's a witch here. We don't normally see a witch. Okay, wearing a little coat. Oh, look at that. That little spot on his nose. That's such a good touch. That is actually a really good touch with that 3D nature there. Okay, I like that. I do like that. Them little details in a texture pack where there is no detail. It's such a good detail. Okay, let's go and find a monument. Okay, so I've drunk a night potion so that we can see this nice and easy. I'm loving the colors. I'm loving the colors of this. Look at this. Let's just have a little quick look over here like that. It's just so weird in terms of the shape. Looks like it's even changed slightly. And then we've obviously got the prismarine bricks, very vibrant color there. Where's prismarine itself? Do we have prismarine itself? We do. So prismarine keeps that blocky color. Is it animated? Sometimes you have to stare at it for a little bit to see if there's any animation. It doesn't feel like it's an animated block. That's a shame. I would have liked to have seen it keep the animation. In terms of the drown, okay, so the drowned keeps the kind of exposed skull. Gets a little bit of seagrass growth. But it's just polished and smooth, dude. Polished and smooth. With the Guardian. Okay, Guardian looking a little bit noisy with some of that. The kind of pixelation that's going on there. Alright. That's cool. And by the way, it should be said. Now, in some texture packs, stripped back, basic and smooth, I would complain about. Not in an 8x8. If you've bought an 8x8 texture pack, this is exactly what you're expecting it to look like. It doesn't reinvent the wheel. It just takes what's Minecraft and makes it smooth and minimalistic. So for this, it works. the Elder Guardian. So the Elder Guardian keeps the normal Elder Guardian colors, and yeah, I think yeah, it's just stripped back. I think that works really well. They haven't changed too much here. I could have done with a little bit of a change considering this is like a mini boss, but they haven't, and it's not offensive. It's all right. Yeah, it's not too much to say there. Overall, the colors of the ocean monument look very, very nice. The drowned you can recognize straight away, and the guardians, of course, you'll recognize them. They're guardians. In terms of the blocks and like the ambience and stuff, absolutely fine. This is doing, yeah, this is all right in my opinion. 4.2 rating. I can kind of understand it. Let's head over to the armory and let's see what the armors and the weapons look like. Alright, so we are at the armory now, and I'm recording this not too long after recording Overgrown, and let me tell you, a smooth quartz just looks so good. I've missed the smooth quartz. The paintings look very, very nice as well. I like that. Is a nice touch with the sun being the cube as well. And yeah, I'm not expecting this to change the world crazily. The leather armor looking very, very smooth. Nice little brown patch detail there as well that you see on the yellow and red. That's absolutely fine. Now weapons, this is supposed to be PvP ready. Okay, they're not the longest weapons in the world, which is key to PvP really. You're supposed to have small weapons, but then when the armor stand is holding it, it does feel kind of normal. So maybe it's not small weapons. That axe looks a little bit weird just because of the lack of pixels. The weapons, yeah, all right, nothing too crazy going on here. Do we have variants in the swords? Other than the kind of colors, it doesn't look like it so far. Stone with that kind of color gradient there. We've got a transparent, these are massive pixels here, look at this. The transparent chainmail, I'm a fan of transparency. I like the way it looks kind of cold, that's cool. The weapons, these are nice colors, just a shame that they aren't really a change in design. There isn't a massive change between stone and iron here, just that kind of whiter middle block. Bit disappointing. They've gone for like a two-tone effect here on the iron. Weird helmet as well. I don't like two-tone iron, two-tone armors, sorry. I like my armors to be one tone with a bit of shading, because this just makes it feel like there's diamond ingrained here. And I don't think there is. We've got gold over here as well. See, I didn't realize that that sound was on. There we go. Okay, my computer just made a noise. This feels like there's redstone in here, which is just a little bit weird as well. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of that 2 or 3 tone color palette. In terms of the weaponry, it feels like it's molten hot gold, which is fair enough. Just wish that there was a change in the design of weapons. It's been a while since I've seen a texture pack do that, which is a shame. Diamond, I don't need brown in my diamond. I'll be real with you. Be 100%, I don't need brown in my diamond. Prefer a one-tone armor. That's just me though. Let me know in the comments if you're different. The colors very vibrant. And then with the netherite, I don't even know what color this is supposed to be in netherite, because the weapons are purplish here. There's no purple here. I don't like that mismatch. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't like that mismatch. It's a bit of a hit or miss here, to be honest with you. A little bit more of a miss for me than a hit, if I'm being completely honest with you. The copy and paste weapons, the two-tone armors. My favorite was the chainmail, and that really shouldn't be the case, but it is. Let's see what the gold armors look like with a diamond armor trim. Right, so we are here, and honestly, it doesn't look like they've paid too much attention to trims. These trims just feel like they're overlaid on top. The diamond trim as well is more of an iron color, which is weird. Yeah, trims just don't really work with texture packs in my opinion, especially the majority of texture packs. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the armors and the weapons, and while you do that, we'll head over to the Redzone and we'll see what Redstone looks like. Okay, so we're here at the Redzone, and yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do with a redstone block in an 8x8. I feel like I've seen this texture before. Maybe the shading is a little bit different, but there's only so much you can do. It's inoffensive. Quite a deliberate redstone dust line here. I can see that they've just taken the standard dust, stretched it out a bit, or stripped it back a bit, depending on how you want to look at it. Repeaters look absolutely fine. Pistons, yeah, they look fine. Hoppers, yeah, it's all smooth, it's all polished, it's all okay. The rails feel a bit big, to be honest with you, but nothing terrible. We've got the mine carts here, kind of like a chainmail effect going on here. Yeah, it's nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy at all. Oh, that is a crazy observer right there. I'm not sure I like that face. And then the dispenser and the droppers stripped back. This guy looks like he's screaming out for help. I like that target block. And you know what? I do kind of like the daylight sensors. I do like them. They're not too bad. Yeah, I mean, look, there's only so much you can do with a lack of detail, right? If this is the type of texture pack you want, where it's stripped back and it's smooth and it's accessible, then it's okay. I have to say there hasn't been too much of an atmospheric fog. The custom mobs haven't felt too crazy either. It's a bit of a mixed bag here, I have to be completely honest with you. Let's head back to the main world. Let's go to the Nether. Maybe it will have some good custom mobs there. Okay, so into the Nether we go, and as we're loading in, that Netherrack design in the background doesn't feel overpowering at all. So that's going to be a good sign, I feel like, as we go in. Taking a little while to load here, which is a bit interesting. In terms of the portal, the obsidian portal looks very, very nice. I do like this style. Looks very, very nice. Netherrack could even be considered the same kind of style, just a red instead of purple. I think it might even be, in fact, if you look at, say, this obsidian here, it looks like it's using that same pattern. Maybe not. There's a little small block there that isn't there. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. I'm not sure. In terms of, oh wow, okay, what the hell is that on his back? All right, we got a custom mob here. Here we go. This is definitely a custom mob. So they've inverted the colors of a ghast. I like it. If anything, any texture pack that takes ownership of a mob, I like it. Not sure what that is on the back of him there. Supposed to be like something to help with the fire charges that he fires, maybe. I don't know. I like that though. That is cool. In terms of the Nether, there's no fog here in the Nether. Atmospherically, it feels a bit lacking, but the colors are still vibrant. He's stuck in lava. Lava is very orange. We've got piglins here. I love the ears on the piglins. Oh, these guys look, oh wow. Okay, so the hoglin looks a little bit scary, to be honest with you. Kind of like a Doctor Who villain. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about there, but I like the 3D nature and the tusks. Very, very long, very big there. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I do. I like this. It's a shame about the fog. I don't know where the fog is, to be honest with you. Very red and purple going in here. This looks nice. This looks very, very nice. Glowstone, very bright and polished as well. Very nice. I just wanted to quickly come down here and check. The magma cube, I can work with this. This looks nice as well. It's winning back a few brownie points here. Let's find a fortress and let's see what the rest of the mobs look like. Okay, so we haven't had to travel too far to find the fortress. And yeah, you know what? The colors look nice. The colors do look nice, to be honest with you. They haven't gone overboard, with the vibrancy, but the red really does hit very, very well here. The bricks look nice. We've got some blazes going on here. I do like a minimalistic blaze. I do. I really do. Like, they just look so bright. They look hot, like molten hot. It's very, very nice indeed. In terms of the wither skeleton itself, we get rid of that. I'm always a fan. I mean, this just looks like an inverted skeleton, but I think I said it before. I'm always a fan when they shape the skull and it's just not a block. So that's a good little touch there for me as well. This is quite a big fortress right here. Wow, okay, and it's all above ground. Don't see that often. Yeah, I think this is nice. I mean, it's not changing the world. The ghast definitely does change the world. The ghast looks very, very nice. Let's get the wither skeleton, not the wither skeleton, the wither, sorry, in here. And let's just see how this looks. Soul sand, that is soul sand in it. Yeah, it is. I haven't just picked up soul soil by accident. I mean, it's hard to put like faces into this, so it does feel just a bit wavy. But it wasn't bad at all. Let's have a little look at the wither here. This power up takes forever. Here we go. Okay, so all right, so nothing too crazy there either. They haven't really customized it. I mean, tons of custom mobs is what it says in the description. I do feel a little bit cheated. Some of these customs aren't very customs. I do like the 3D stuff with the pigs though. That is cool. I just got hit by a wither in creative. That's not very nice. But yeah, I mean, the colors look good. And it's just inoffensive. I would be interested to see how different this is to the plastic 8x8 though. I do feel like there's only so much you can do. Anyways, let's head to the end. Let's see what the Ender Dragon looks like. And let's see what an end city looks like. Okay, so we're heading into the end now. End stone looks fine. Again, I'm filming this not long after doing Overgrown, so end stone looks fine here. It's a purple void. I'm not a fan of changing the void anymore, you know. I think I used to be in the past. It just feels grainy. I'm not the biggest fan. Now, I love this. This looks amazing. It's like a mini Warden. I do love this. This is nice little changes here. Again, owning the mob. Any texture pack that can own a mob like this feels good. I love that. Whatever that is happening on his chest, I love that. It does feel like a mini Warden. And then we have the Ender Dragon here. Not much of a change to the Ender Dragon, it has to be said. Not much of a change at all. Trying to get her to come back down again and just perch. But this feels about as close to a base Ender Dragon as I've seen in a very long time. It's just smooth. There is a bit of a different effect going on here, but it's just smooth. That doesn't fill me with much confidence when it comes to the Warden, if I'm honest with you. But we will check out the Warden. I didn't check out the Warden in the plastic 8x8. But before we do that, let's go and find an end city. So traveling through the purple void here in hopes of finding this end city, I have to say, yeah, I'm not a fan of the void. This was not a pleasant experience coming through here. I don't know how much that's going to affect anything, but the purple here of the end city looks beautiful. That is such a nice purple for the end city, even against the void. That feels so good. And then it's such an easy kind of gridded pattern. Yeah, it's not terrible at all, to be honest with you here. The shulker, very smooth, very lack of detail. I want to see inside one of these shulkers. Can we see inside one? Can we find one? Here we go. Can you open up for me, buddy? Okay. Yeah, not too crazy. I don't really know what I expected there, but I just wanted to see it. But look at that. Using the light as well. The colors look so nice. Yeah, guys, let me know what you guys are thinking about this so far. We're going to head to the ancient city. We're going to check out what the Warden looks like, and we're going to get this texture pack review finished. Okay, so we are in the ancient city now, and there isn't much of a change here when it comes to the skulk. It looks like base skulk. This is quite an open ancient city as well. But yeah, that minimalistic nature, it does look really good on stone. But you can just see that there is a lot of detail on this stone, even though these blocks are really stripped back. And yeah, I mean, like I said, this hasn't been an offensive 8x8. There is only so much you can do in regards to removing detail. But I think it does it well. I don't think it does anything too crazy. Let's get a Warden in here. Okay, so here comes the Warden now. And... oh, okay, so it's like an inverted skull. That's a nice little bit of detail there. I think they've changed the horns a little bit as well. They've changed this a little bit here, you know. This isn't too bad, and it feels animated. The colors feel like they're pulsing a bit. Okay. Oh, that's more than I was expecting after seeing the Ender Dragon. I have to be completely honest with you. Guys, let me know what you guys think in the description, as I got a little bit trapped there. In terms of what I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I don't think it's quite an 8 out of 10 in all honesty. Like I said, I would like to see how different this texture pack is to the plastic 8x8. I don't remember too much about plastic 8x8. But I feel like there's only so much you can do to 8x8 texture packs to make them feel unique. This doesn't do anything terribly, like nothing bad at all. I love the changes they did to like the pigs and the pig related mobs. I liked the the enderman, sorry. I liked the ghast. Basically any kind of texture that they claimed ownership of and made it their own, I really liked it. And everything else just feels kind of run of the mill, not bad at all, not terrible. It feels okay. Yeah, it just doesn't reinvent much. The fog didn't feel very present, to be honest with you. The tons of custom mobs, I feel like they've stretched the definition of custom mobs there, really. And in terms of like PvP ready, the weaponry felt quite big. I don't know if that's what PvP players want. I've heard that they like the smaller weapons, and the full custom UI didn't feel too crazy either. But I love that there was animation in the pack. The animated foliaged leaves, that was very good. You can get that in the description, probably get you a few extra points as well. But for me, I think this is a 7 out of 10. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I hope you're enjoying catch up week. This is episode 2 if I've managed to keep to my schedule. Please do leave a like if you've enjoyed this texture pack review. Drop your comment down below. I love to see opinions on the review, opinions on the texture packs, and if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps out a ton, lets me know that people are enjoying this content. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button, and just know that any amount of money that you guys donate to the channel, whether it's through donations or through joining, gets reinvested back into the channel and just helps me make these videos. So thank you very much. I've been your boy the Dazman. Hopefully I see you tomorrow for the 3rd video in catch up week. Peace.